EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Chicago Bears. On to visit the sideline, Lions head coach Dan Campbell. These guys are in the midst of a great run, only one loss in their last 10 games. On the other side, the head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one.
I told my parents, like, I think the conclusion you're getting on this war is wrong, and here's why. And they're like, but we on Fox News have things.
Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field.
Like, what you're hearing from is...
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys are saying that the numbers and rankings, they don't matter to him very much. I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would love to see him finish number one, including himself.
Back to Montgomery on second down. And we'll get a couple up to the 29. This defense for the Bears, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fielded just inside the 30. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Bears take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. They'll run. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And not much room to speak of. They'll get about 3 up to the 41. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Williams from the gun on third down.
That was the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
Able to push his way through. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Walter Nolan. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. That time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
defense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
And it's fielded at the 34. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bears offense and Roma Dunze set to take over once more. And he's right up there amongst the league's best when it comes to racking up receiving yards this season.
Oh, yeah, you're a teacher. You're a teacher. You gotta keep your mouth shut.
As things stand here. On the ground, it's Jenkins to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 6.
I think a lot of my friends and stuff find it also get in that.
To throw, it's Williams. Incomplete. It's Tantrell. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw is Williams. And this one nearly picked off. Well, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. An inside run with Jenkins. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. You talk about this Lions defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
Open man is born. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. 24-yard line.
Basically just give the historical pass.
The middle, Jenkins looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Whether they believe it's right or wrong,
it was a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Working out of the gun, Williams. And that is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Santos' kick is up and through, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Goff now looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down in the late game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. To the right side and incomplete. Jalen Johnson that time able to knock it away.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I think you can call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
That's the stuff I can do. I can eliminate some hunger for some people locally. That's about, like...
They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Otherwise, I just get too pissed off.
And he'll run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To the air, Williams. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fielded just inside the 20. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Lions will take over.
I know. We need to
the Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. There's Goff. That's to the sideline and incomplete. You look at this Bears defense. They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people. Put them on the ground.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
It would probably just be so.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
That's fair. I just wanted to make absolutely sure, like, you wouldn't show up and, like, if I see them, I'm fucking them.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Oh, yeah,
The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Goff now looks to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. In motion goes the tight end. Goff. And he is caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Montgomery running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now it's Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Here's Goff. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, buddy, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started.
Busy job.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Sorry about that, babe.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Hey, Raven.
To throw, Williams.
Are you hungry again yet?
And that will be incomplete.
Okay, so you do want dinner?
The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Spinning away. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he enters this final weekend of the regular season as the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
To throw is gone. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now gone. Ball tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Looking to put a drive together. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A quick throw caught out wide by Bourne. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw once more, here's Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down. The Bears at 8-8 now on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Throw left side complete. That's Carlson. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. Second down and a little more than a yard here. On the handoff, this is Judkins. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That leads us to a first and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
That's another Bears first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Once again, Judkins. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Quinshon Judkins with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Off play action. Here's Goff. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Back to throw. Goff. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's good. For the Lions, first down.
Now Goff. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Goff. Territory now. This is 1st and 10 down at the 31. In motion, the tight end. Play action. It's Goff. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6. There's 27-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Goff now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's got room to roam. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9.
19 yards on the play. That's another Detroit Lions.
They'll run with Montgomery. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
It's a loss of 1.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. From the gun, here's Goff. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Goff. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are even at 10 apiece. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bears first down.
To throw, it's Williams. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Got his man, Dell.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Bears.
Throwing again here, Williams. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Williams pass.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
Here's Williams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Williams. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. Room to maneuver at the 35. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Gain of 17 yards. That's another Bears first down.
To the air, Williams. Open man is born. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. But following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. Looking to throw is Williams. That's complete to Dell. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
A 7-yard gain. And the Bears.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. 2nd and 10. We're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3? And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. To the air once more, Williams. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Santos' kick is up and through. And they will take the lead at 13-10. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that. But let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
This one swung out to Montgomery. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9.
The final shot before break here. Goff. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. Only 2 quarters of football left in the regular season. Everybody's excited to get to the playoffs. So excited that we're just going to skip right over halftime and get back to the action. Dances by him. And able to get this out to the 25. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. And I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. This one to Bourne out on the left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
To throw, Williams. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
13 yards on the play. And the Bears first down.
On first down, here's Jenkins. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's another Bears first down.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Intended for
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. So 3rd down. They need to get to the 28 for a first.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll look to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here.
4-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And that will keep this a 3-point game. So a frustrating result. It's a 10-play drive, but it yields nothing on the scoreboard.
And to get off the field there without giving up points, that's a big win defensively.
The Lions offense and receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set to go once more. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. To Montgomery to begin the drive. A great move by Montgomery. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
There's Gall. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. He takes this for 3 to the 29. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
That's a gain of 3. Now
On third down is Judkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Caught left side, here's Doe. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A give, here's Judkins. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. Second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Back to throw. Williams. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 14. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
From the gun, here's Williams. Touchdown Bears! Cole Kmet, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are able to widen their advantage. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's been a consistent force offensively all season, currently ranked amongst the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll work this one up to about the 38. From the 38 now, here's second down and 1.
Brings up second and 1 at the 38-yard line.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Goff now to throw. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He's got right on the short throw. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down. These two teams, they met at Ford Field earlier this season with the Lions winning that ball game. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Chicago. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Goff. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he is going to have a Lions first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
Lions first down.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. Now Goff. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Bears' 30.
Now Goff. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 1. Goff going to keep it himself. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. Bates' kick is good. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a 1-score game at 20-13. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least at 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. To throw, it's Williams. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Here's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Adunze. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And the Bears first down.
To the right side and caught by Dell. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 38.
Williams going to look to throw again. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
First down.
To the air, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. but what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Lions have recovered.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. And Detroit getting set to go now. And at this stage, in the fourth, they need to work this into the end zone. A field goal doesn't do much. We'll see if they can cash in following the fumble recovery. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
The 11-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
In motion left comes Williams. Back to Montgomery on second down. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. To throw is Goff. That is caught. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Lions first down.
Goff now looking to throw. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that will bring up second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Goff. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded at about the 28. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. The Bears offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Throwing is Williams. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 35.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll give it to Jenkins. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw is Williams. And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely That was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Now it's gone. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good.
From the gun, here's gone. That's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Here's gone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Bears are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. And here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and saying, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. An inside run with Jenkins. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And Detroit getting set to go now. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Back to throw. Gone. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. And he finds Montgomery complete. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Able to complete it to Montgomery. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course, you got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays. Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Throw left side, caught by Laporta. Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up
Goff now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
21 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Now Goff. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Gone. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now it's gone. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Bates' kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So the field goal means we're back to a one-score game, but with no timeouts left, I think this has to be an onside kick.
I like your analysis there, partner. I think you're right. You need the ball back. That's probably your only avenue.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there. And the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting. But in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for the Bears, they do get the victory that pushes them over 500 for the season as they finish at 9-8. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they lose a tough one here to close out the regular season as they finish at 12-5. And as division champs, they will host a playoff game next week in the wild card round. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time.